Hello again my dudes, this is Kadima, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you not only how to fight the red Loong, but also how to find it. To do this you must travel back to chapter 1 outside the forest shrine, and you must follow the path I am taking here. Also, to access this boss fight, you will need to, in Chapter 2, defeat the first Prince of Loong Scales, also known as the Gigantic Rat, and behind the wall with the Buddha statues, which needs to be broken either by himself or by you, using the Wandering Wit spirit, for example, by head smashing the door. Once you head smash that wall, you'll be able to enter a tiny entrance on the wall and find the Loong Scales there. The Loong Scales will give you access to the 4 long fights, and this will be the first one right in chapter 1 behind this waterfall if you follow the path I've just shown you. Once you use the Loong Scales, the waterfall will stop and you can access this cave behind it. I'm gonna jump skip the cutscene so you don't have to be troubled with the loading screens. Once you reach here, you have Red Loong, the first of the 4 Longs. Now, this boss has a massive weakness. You see the lightning containers on his back? Those are very, very weak to your hits. So if you manage to stun him back and he falls, as I'm about to do, you then should focus your light attacks and your light combo finishers on his back. As you can see, I'm already trying to hit him on his back. The moment that I have done this, he's on his back, I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna focus all my hits on the containers. And as you just see, the first one exploded for a massive chunk of damage. The headbutting of the Wandering Wit also helps getting him on the ground. Once he's on the ground, be careful that you manage to walk around onto his back and you hit him as much as you possibly can to make the containers explode. The explosion of the containers will not damage you, so do not worry about it. Just make sure that you hit them as fast and as hard as you can to make them explode, and therefore do massive chunks of damage to the boss as demonstrated. He does not do a lot of damage himself with his hits, and as you can see, I just managed to make him fall. Unfortunately, because of his positioning, I do not have a clear way to the containers. I can only hit them ever so slightly with my combo finishers. So because of this, I have now immobilized him, so I can land a few more hits, so I can use my smash and make it explode. Unfortunately, as you just saw, he's poorly positioned for me, and I'm not able to explode the container. This causes a bit of a problem, so I hope it doesn't happen to you. But in the process, he actually bugged for me, and he's not even getting up at all. In this case, I'm going to take full advantage of this, and I'm just going to continue to hit him. Since he decided to bug, it's an eye for an eye. I didn't do anything to make this happen, but it just happened to make my boss fight way easier than it was meant to be. And as you see, this is how I can easily kill the Red Loong, the first of the 4 Longs. I'm going to skip this cutscene and go straight to what really matters. This is the reward you get from defeating him. A nice chest with some loot. But most important, I want to show you the build I am using at this stage in the game, and if you follow my boss guides up to this point in order, you would have access to all this equipment yourselves. So this is the armor I'm using with the respective curious. That's my relic and my spark distribution, and again fully focused on stamina, martial arts, and fully upgrading the smash stance as early as possible. And this is pretty much it. No points invested in mysticism, alteration, strand, or transformation. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe. Cheerio!